Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and today we have a Reate knife. Now, this did come directly from Reate. I already took the sleeve off. I wanted to do this right in front of you guys so you guys can see my first impression live. I did take this already out of the wrapper. I tried to make it as smooth as possible for you guys, but I have not taken this out. So we have something, a tool, all right, some extra hardware, wipe. Let's get to the good stuff. We got the knife. Let's put this over here. This tool might come in play here in a second. I'm not sure. So we got a Reate. The name of the knife is the Gent number 9. No inlay. This is a cool. Oh man, this is already cool. Okay, so it has. It's a medium size. It's not small. It's not big. The finish is very smooth. A very soft, smooth, slick stone wash. Oh, I love that clip already. All right, let's do the first. Ooh, this is a comfortable flipper tab. This is so comfortable. Oh, man, that is awesome. Oh, man, it's a hollow ground, sheep's foot blade, clip point blade, sheep's foot, whatever you want to call it. But look how that hollow goes all the way up to the top right here. Then they give you a reinforced swedge for strength right here. This is so cool. It feels really good in the hand. The way this snaps down right here goes great across these 3 fingers. You can always choke up. M390 steel. Let's check the lock bar access. Oh, we're hitting a detent. There we go. It's very smooth. Remember, I haven't put any KPL or anything on it, or any Slick-em-all or anything like that. It is very smooth. Man, that thing is snappy. You got to give it a few flips, and let it kind of work its way in. This is the land. Whoa, look at that backspacer. What? Wait a second. There's no hardware. That's what this is for. I have no idea. Obviously, there's the pivot, I'm guessing. Maybe you just take out the pivot? I don't know. It's not really an integral because it has all this hardware. Lots of milling on the inside. Holy cow. The whole thing is milled out. All right. When you disengage it, when you fire it off, the landing zone right here, man, you have a great place for when you're pulling back, for your finger to just land to. Lots of leverage on that flipper tab. Detent is perfect. I mean, it's Reate. What do you expect? The pivot looks really good. It's like a vent right here, to cool it off. This is just interesting to me. It looks really cool. The spine is super crown, like it's so soft. Crown spine, nice thick blade stock though. Luckily it's a hollow grind, so it does get down nice and thin behind the edge. We will check the thickness behind the edge. Let's just check it right now. Dun, 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 dun. It is 18. Hold on, let me check it again. 19. 18 thousandths behind the edge. So that's not bad. And it's a hollow grind, so it's going to stay, about that thickness going up, at least for a good while. The plunge grind's it's interesting to me. I can't tell. It looks like they give you all this to sharpen off. It appears, but it's also kind of a taper right there where they do the plunge grind. But I think it'll be fine. Looks good. So what's interesting to me is this tool, we do have extra hardware, or we have 2 screws, and it looks like the washers for inside here for the bearings to roll on. I see the screws right here for the steel lock bar insert. So we have a steel lock bar insert over travel stop to prevent me from unspringing my lock. I will say this is a little bit sharp right here, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's getting a lot smoother the longer I have it out. Let's throw a little KPL on it, and then maybe we'll just take it apart or something. I don't know. Maybe I should just drop something. Okay, so what I'm getting is I got to take this tool, put it back here, lock it in there, and unscrew it. So let's try it. So we have the MEGAPRO with all the bits inside, but let's take down the pivot, I'm guessing. We'll unscrew it just a little bit. Now I'm not sure what direction I have to go with this one, but we're going to try this way. That feels like I'm tightening it, so let's go this way. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Not too hard. Wow. This works good. Okay, let me take off the pivot a little bit more. This is very easy to disassemble with that tool. Very interesting way to put this knife together. No hardware. I mean, it is somewhat of a gentleman knife, too, you know, while also being cool and kind of futuristic. Oh, wow. This thing just... Oh, it's just like an inlay that has... that screws in. That's cool. Also, it is keyed, so it will lock in place. Now, I did see that there's a bunch of different versions of this. This is the raw version, but there's anodized versions. I think there's like 9 different versions of this. So, different styles. Okay, this is not coming out. Maybe it's already apart, and I just gotta... Maybe I gotta loosen this one a little bit more. Let me just loosen this a little bit. Oh no, it's apart. Just need a little help. Very cool. Ooh, we got some really nice plastic caged bearings. I love the plastic caged bearings. They work very well. Let's move these over here really quick. We do... Ooh, check this out. So... Oh, wait, is that attached to that? This is separate. Let me just put this back in there. All right, so look at all that machining. Wow, this thing is super lightweight. Here's the part that attaches it together. So this goes into here, and then it screws them together. That is very cool. And then here's this side, all the machining. This thing is very intricate. The machining's insane. And I do like seeing things like this that are just different and unique and also very functional. I'm just going to clean the pivot out really quick while I do have it apart. Might as well. Or the blade. And we do have a detent ramp. You can see the detent hole and ramp right here. There's the ramp. And then there's the track. We have an internal stop pin. Love to see that. Also, if you check this out, you can see how this goes. Now this goes right over the top of this sleeve right here, which turns that part and screws, you know, these to help screw the scales together. Now these little bars will all come out. They all just came out of this side and I put them all back in this side. I love that we see T8 hardware on the lock bar insert, on the clip. That's very cool. Now you might see these threads right here. There's some on both scales. I think that was just to hold the scales down while they machined them. I'll tell you what, putting this thing back together was very easy. It slapped right back together, no problems. I was wondering if I was going to have a problem back here putting this together or with this, because this has a key on it. It keys in and it has threads. No problems at all. I mean, it just went right in place and it got a lot smoother. So with detent ramps, they're great as long as the detent is nice and early like that where you can get past them. But if the detent ramp starts here and ends over here, it winds up being bad. This one starts here and ends right there. So it's not too bad because the angle of the flipper tab and your thumb, it works out. Yeah, I'm impressed. Reate always impresses me, like with their build quality, the fit, the finish, just everything. They knock it out of the park every time. It's very rare that you see a Reate that has problems or that the machining was bad or something, anything, like something bad on it. The only thing I'll say is this is a little tiny bit, it's not sharp, but it's also not super soft. They did give you a cutout, but you know, it's a little thin right there. And it's not bad. I can unlock it all day without an issue, so I'm not mad at it. But anyways, there you guys go, man. This is a beautiful knife and a first look at it. I believe this is the first video on it aside from like Knife Center or something. So there you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.